If anybody's listening, I would like to state an observation. I think it's strange to see my neighbors who avoid sharing conversations. And this is my question. How did I inherit this? Needs redirection. Because everywhere I look, I see glass. And when every window is also a mirror, ain't it backwards to see so much of me? And ain't it backwards to see so much subliminally? I'm from where TVs blare to ghosts who act unaware they're walled, and there's much more traffic on the open road along, long before footfall. I'm from where people are as common as the pennies, and it doesn't make any sense to me to talk about any kind of debt. As an able person, how am I to feel if you treat me like that? Which leads me to this is the start of redirection. I ask, what will I do with this? Is my intention to live like the past has passed, and my new window will be an open door, 'cause glass panes never last. I will be a better host, I will paint murals on the walls, I will act less like a ghost, and I will listen when my friends call. Because they're common yet neglected, and each is time well spent. And if they're tarnished, know that once they shine, there's still treasure within our minds. And I'm sure it's time to come on and commence another revolution. Because change remains the only solution. Still don't forget our water, and I won't forget our soil. I can't forget the parents of a lemon. I still can taste the sweetness in a lemon. And even though it's common, don't neglect it. You know that to grow any fruit, it takes time. And I'm sure that as a glass jar full of pennies, we'll be fine. We'll be fine when our wills become divine. I'd like to meet you in a public garden. I'd like to meet you eye to eye to say, hey, tell me about your day. Hey, I want a story. I'd like to hear a story. Won't you please sit down and tell me your story? Won't you please sit down and tell me a story? Won't you please sit down and tell me a story? Oh, won't you please sit down and tell me a story? Won't you please sit down and tell me a story? Won't you please sit down and tell me a story? Won't you please sit down and tell me a story? Won't you please sit down and tell me a story?